welcome to our Crazy Life Scotland. My name's Fiona and today I'm going to be making some Sublimation Christmas ornaments using these ornaments that were part of a kit which was kindly gifted to me by Beebeecraft as part of their YouTube programme. There were a lot more than this in the kit. I will link the unboxing video for you so you can go back and have a look at the whole kit and see what else I was given. If you want to be part of the Beebeecraft YouTube programme and you have more than 100 subscribers and you have good interaction with them through comments and things, then you could also get free gifts from Beebeecraft to show your viewers. There is a link in the description of this video. If you click that and answer the questions and just go through the process, they'll get in touch with you. I will also leave the link to the Beebeecraft website, this specific kit, and there will be my 10% off discount code in the description of this video as well. So like I said, there were a whole load of other ornaments in this kit. I'm just going to do 3 today, and it's the little fireplace, just a round Christmas bauble and a gorgeous snowflake one. And if we open these up, so here we have the fireplace one. It also comes with the ribbon to hang it. And this is the little part that we sublimate on. So we sublimate on there and then it goes in there. I have also got a previous sublimation video which I will link for you as well if you're not sure what sublimation is. It's a special type of ink and paper that you use to put any kind of picture, photograph, that sort of thing onto an object. So this is, and we need to remember there will be a protective coating on that, so we need to take that off, but I'll talk about that nearer the time. So that is the little fireplace one. Let's open the round one. So there is the ornament. Now this bit there, that is the adhesive for the sublimatable part, so don't worry about that bit, that will come off. And I like how they put the actual sublimation blank in a little baggie so that it stays nice and clean and doesn't get all messed up. So that will go in there once it's done, and we get the ribbon to hang it. And finally the snowflake. We have got the ornament. Now this is more of a sort of matte ornament, whereas those ones are shiny. It's a nice big snowflake, but the actual picture is still quite small as well. And this one comes with some silver, what would we call that? Like a sort of string type thing for hanging. And here is our sublimatable bit. So this is what they will be like, but they'll have whatever picture we want on there. So now we have to design the picture that we want to go on our ornaments. But before we do that, I want to say if you hang around to the end of this video, because I have got a little amendment to make to my previous video of the beaded pens. I realised once I'd uploaded it that I had made a mistake, so I'm going to show you what I did wrong and how to fix it. And also I am going to be unmoulding the little snowflakes from this mould that I had also got in this haul. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see both of those. Right, so let's get on to designing these. So here I am in Cricut Design Space. Now I have already chosen my designs and uploaded them to Cricut Design Space because it would make the video way too long if I was to do that as well. If you do want a separate video on how to do that, just let me know and I will make one. So some of these images are just brilliant. For the snowflake one, I thought it would be quite nice to have a snowman. So this is a little snowman busting through, and I just thought it was really cute. It looks like Olaf. I think I got this one from Creative Fabrica. And for just the round ornament, I have chosen, wait till I make him a wee bit bigger for you. I have chosen Santa bursting through. I can't remember, that might have been Creative Fabrica or might have been Design Bundles, I'm not sure. Now, for the fireplace one, I don't know. I quite like this. Now, I got this image from Google, so I would not sell it because it's not my image, but if you're using it for personal use, I think it's fine. So I do quite like this. This is the actual blank, so I thought if I could crop it so it was just his legs coming down, that might be really quite cool. But then I also saw this one as well. I think this was actually from Cricut Design Space, and I thought that might look quite cute, like he's actually coming out of the fire. So I'm not sure. I think I'm liking that one. Let's decide. So in order to decide, I mean, really, I'm doing this in Cricut Design Space because I think it's a good way to get the sizes right. You can do it as long as you can print the image in the size that you want. You can use any program that you want. You can use Word or whatever, I don't know, any other photo or document type things that you could use, but whatever you want, as long as you can print it out, you can use it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a shape that's like this. Hopefully there'll be one in here. I thought, oh, there we go, here we go. So I'm going to take this shape. I'm going to flip it because it's the wrong way up. Flip it vertically. There we go. That's the right way up now. So it's the same shape. And now I need to get the sizes. So I'm just going to measure the size of this little blank. It is 2 centimeters wide. And 3 centimeters tall. In fact, what I might do is I might just make it to 2.5, just to give us a little bit of leeway, and 3.5. There we go. So now what I need to do is, if I put this shape over my picture, so I can make my picture smaller. Obviously I want to make the picture smaller, not the shape bigger, because I've just made the shape the size that I want it. So if I put that there, drag them and slice it, take this bit away, there we have the picture that would go on our little blank. So yeah, I like that. I think that will be quite good. I'm going to use that. So I don't need this bit now. I don't need my shape anymore. I'm just going to hide him because I might decide to use him. So we have got that. That is our print and cut shape. Now let's do our snowman. So again, I want to measure my circle. It is 3 centimeters diameter, so I'm going to make it 3.5 again, just so that if it's not perfectly centered, you've got a little bit of give there. Okay, and this one here is going to be Santa, so I will measure this. That's 4 centimeters. So I'll make this 4.5. Okay, so now we have our shapes. What we need to do is print them. I think I'm going to pause you and I'm going to get some other sublimation pictures in here so that I'm not wasting a full bit of paper. I don't want to use a full bit of paper just for these 3 images, so bear with me and I will come back to you once I've got all the pictures that I want on here. So I've added another couple of images. I'm going to make a sublimation air freshener using the Beebeecraft kit that I got the last time for the bathroom. So I've got a couple of funny bathroom ones here. I'll show you once it's made. Right, so I am ready to go with this now. So I'm going to go to make, and they're all down as print and cut. So what I want to do is just have a little bit of space between them all. There we go, like this. And I could probably have got some more images on, but to be honest, this is all I'm needing to do just now. So I'll leave it at this. I want to move these down a little bit. Make sure there's definitely space for them. And I am going to mirror it because sublimation needs to be mirrored. I am going to continue. Then I'm going to click send to printer. And this is important. So what we want to do here is we want to click Use System Dialog. We need that on. I don't need to bleed, so that's fine. So make sure you put Use System Dialog when you're doing sublimation, because you need to be able to control your printer. Then hit Print. You will get a little box coming up, so I want to use this printer, my Epson ET2710, that's my sublimation printer. I want to go into Preferences. It's at A4, which is good. I'm going to leave the plain paper. I'm going to go to High Quality. I want it Colour. That's everything from here, so I'll go to More Options. I'm going to go to Automatic Colour Correction, take off High Speed. I don't need to do mirror image here because I've already done it on the Cricut. If you didn't do it on the Cricut, you could do it here. So I'm going to hit OK. Then I'm going to hit Print. There we go. So it's mirrored, which is good. Now I need to get my shapes cut out, ready for putting on the blanks. Now this I did do as a print and cut. You can get your Cricut to cut it if you want. I'm just going to cut it by hand, and I will come back to you once that's done. Right, I've decided against doing the air freshener for two reasons. One, my sublimation printer must be needing the heads cleaned or something. I don't know if you can see those lines going across there. They shouldn't be there. And two, somehow I've managed to make the design too big. I don't know how I managed it. But anyway, this is what it would have been. This is, and you can guess the rest. And finally, some peace and quiet. So I will do that at some point. I'm just not doing it right now. Anyway, let's get on with this. So, to get these ready for sublimating, we need to take off the little plastic coating. So it's the white side we're going to sublimate on, not the silver side. You want to be as careful as you can taking this bit off. I think I've just scratched that, which wasn't very clever. There we go. So this is for the fireplace, so I'm going to put my fireplace there so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to put this on. How have they turned out so big? I don't know what on earth I've done. I know I did give a wee bit of leeway on these ones, but geez, just seems an awful lot. So put that there, and then I'm going to get some of my heat tape. Now it has to be heat tape you use. You can't use normal sellotape because it melts. I've tried it. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. Right, so that's that one ready. You don't need to use the heat tape, but I prefer to. It keeps it in place better. Let's take our snowman, which again looks very big. Yeah, we're not going to get the total effect, I don't think, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to go with it. Take off our little cover. There we go, I didn't scratch it that time. And probably about there, get my tape. And finally, Santa. Comment down below, do you call him Santa or Father Christmas? We've always called him Santa, and the more I look into it, the more it seems to be that UK or England anyway tend to use Father Christmas. America seems to use Santa, but I've just been brought up saying Santa, so he's always going to be Santa to me. Let's see, where am I going to put this? Try and get his hands in. There we go. Now I am going to check the settings that I need to heat this to and get my heat press set up. got this little cheat sheet here that I got with a sublimatable thing at some point, and it tells you all the materials and the temperatures and times and things. So I think these are aluminium, so we're going to go at medium pressure. So we've got two different ones for aluminium. We've got one that's 180 for 45 seconds and one that's 170 for 60 seconds. Printing side down. Oh, that's unusual. I always did it the other way around. Right, let's give that a try and see. This did not come with this kit, by the way, just to let you know that. We'll give that a go. I think I'll do it at 180 for 45 seconds, printing side down. I've got my heat press heating up there. This is a Cricut Easy Press. I have got my heat mat there ready to put it on. I have also got a Teflon sheet to protect my heat press. Excuse the dog, so you need some spare paper to put over your image as well, because the ink does come through. Could probably do all three of them at the same time, but just to make sure that I've got equal pressure, I'm going to do them one at a time. So it said print inside down, so I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to take a spare bit of paper for underneath it to protect my mat, and for on top to protect my Teflon sheet, because there is a bit of ink showing there. I'm going to put my Teflon sheet on, and my heat press is beeped to say it's ready, so let's go for it. So put it on, I'm pressing it down. The Cricut will the heat press will tell me when it's time to take it off, and I'm using medium pressure. Right, take off the paper. Actually, I'm not going to take it off just now. I'll wait and do them all, and then we can take them off. So now I'll do this one. So I've got it print side down, put paper on to protect it, like that. And here we go. That's that one done. You can see where the ink has came through there, so that's why you need to protect your mat and heat press. And finally this one, pop that there, a bit of paper, and here we go. Here we go. That one wasn't too bad. Right, let's take these over and see how they look. Let's start with our little chimney one. Take the tape off. How cool is that? So what we want to do is take off our adhesive backing, take our blank, that is brilliant, and carefully pop it in. How cool is that? I love it. Now, if you were doing it for someone in particular, you could have put their name along there, you could put their name there in vinyl, but that is that, and it will just get the ribbon put on it. I'll do that at the end, but that is really cool. I do like that. I'm glad I went with that picture. Now let's have a look at our snowman. Are we ready? The colour's slightly off. It's went a bit cream rather than white, but it's still cool. Clyde! Sorry about him barking. Let's put on our ornament. Take that off. And I want to try to get it quite central. Not too squint. Yay! That's brilliant, I love that. And finally, let's check out Santa. Are we ready? Yay! He's so cool. I don't know why it's going that creamy brown. I need to get my colour profile sorted on my computer. But isn't that good? Let's just take this bit off here. That looks straight. And on it goes. Yay! So I will get the ribbons put on them and I will show you the final product at the end. But what I want to do first, just very briefly, is I want to mention the pen that I did last time. Now, I made this beady pen. This one didn't have a charm, but the one that I did have a charm, I didn't really know what I was doing with it, and it wasn't until I had finished it that I realised that the lobster clasp is actually to hold on the charm, not to clip onto a pocket or anything. Duh. It does make sense, doesn't it? So I'm just going to show you how you would do that. I'll take a couple of jump rings. I've got a little charm here somewhere. Ava's hiding. It's another little doggy, but not a sausage dog this time. So what we want to do, I'm going to open this jump ring, pop it on here, and I am also going to pop my little clasp on here. Close the jump ring. I'm going to pop the charm on here because I find it easier to do that before it's on the pen. Then I'm going to take the lid off my pen. Pop the first jump ring on there. I've maybe made it too many beads since I'm putting a charm on now, but just to give you the idea. So you pop your lid back on and there you have, it's backwards. I'll need to take it off after all. So if you wanted to change your charm round, you can. If you put it on back to front like me, you can fix it. And there we go. So you've got a nice charm on your pen. So that's what the lobster clasp is for. Now, finally, before I let you go, or you can go if you want, if you're not interested, a few people said that they like the look of the snowflake mould. So I thought I would just demould this for you. Now, this used hardly any resin. What I did, I had a tiny, tiny amount of resin left over. So I put it on and I just smeared it over. I just used a tool to sort of try to get it into the holes and scrape it across. So there is some overpour here, but don't worry about that, that can be fixed. But just to let you see how cute these are, I'll put them on here as I demould them. I have made quite a few now, but because you had been saying how much you like the look of it, I just thought I would show you this. And as you can see, they come out the mould really easily. Tiny wee bit overpour there, I can fix that. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? Obviously you can use any colours you want. This was just spare resin that it was going warm, so I had to hurry up and use it. I'll get rid of that overpour. I love how they're all different shapes and sizes. These ones are joined together. So what I'll do is I'll trim these up and then I will let you see what they look like. So here are the snowflakes. Not great lighting. Just be careful if you're trimming them. I had a casualty. To be fair, these were poured a few days ago, so it was quite difficult to trim them. If you are going to, I would do it, you know, pretty much as soon as they're cured. But yeah, that's the snowflakes. I love them. Now, are we ready to see the finished ornaments? Ta-da! How good are they? So there is Santa coming down the chimney. There's Santa bursting through the bauble. And there's Olaf. I don't think it's meant to be Olaf, but it looks like him. Aren't they brilliant? Of course, you can tart them up any way you want. You could add diamantes or glitter, or you know what I'm like, I do like to do that, but this is my favourite, definitely. I love the ornament, I love the fact that it's got the painted bits as well. And I just think that picture is brilliant. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this. If so, please do hit the thumbs up button. If you want any more information on how to do sublimation or upload images to Design Space, that sort of thing, just let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Thanks again to Beebeecraft for gifting me these ornaments. And I will see you in our next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.